allowing yourself to do things and get yourself out of the comfort zone, and know that it's okay to mess up a bit. It's okay to mess up a lot. It's not the end of the world, usually. It'll be okay. Just give it a go and keep going after that.
For me, if you're going to kind of create a company or anything like that, if you think about it, when you've finished university, your costs are at the lowest they're ever going to be. This is the time to go and do it. If you're going to try and do something amazing or invest time in yourself, do it as soon as you've finished university. I think knowing what I know, and hindsight's a great thing. If I know what I know now, I'll probably be a billionaire. But I think at that point when I'd finished, my costs were low enough that I could invest the time. And I think that's really important. If you don't really know what you want to do, at that point, start trying different technologies, playing with different frameworks, try and work out what works for you, and then go for that area and concentrate on that area.
I think my advice kind of comes from that a little bit of just like, it is the most time freedom you will ever have for the next 20 years probably, but absolutely take the time to make the right friends and join the right communities. And it's like, it feels stressful. You definitely get to that hump in the middle of the year where it's like too much work, everything's like ending all at once. What do you do? But if you have taken the time to join those communities and make those friends, it's like a shared problem, and they can calm you down, and you're not just on your own tackling this thing. Everybody else is doing the exact same work. They might have already figured it out. Go have a chat with them. And failing that, chat to your lecturers, because they don't want you to fail. They want to help you.
On that as well is when you've got that group of network, if one of you gets a job, when the next job comes up, they're kind of like, I know a really good developer, or I need a PM. Do you know anyone that's good at kind of organise?
Yeah, I mean, my employers recognized me from 3 Game and recognized me from being present in ComSci, and I knew some of the employees already who were like, oh yeah, give her, she's okay, yeah, bring her in.
Yeah.
I'd probably say just put yourself out there. You don't need to be the big person that you're not, but be yourself and just try and make those connections while you're at uni. Make your friends, join your societies. Even if you don't think the society is relevant, it doesn't have to be like comp sci, it could be something like gaming. It could even be something like music, just something that makes you happy. Because at times in the year, when everything starts to get busy and a little bit overwhelming, you've got those things to fall back on to just unwind a bit. And it's all just, uni's supposed to be a fun experience. It's not supposed to be constant stress.
Yeah.
Which,
Definitely don't let it be constant stress.
Definitely not.
Yeah, one thing I'll say is, although you are your main purpose is you are in uni for uni, but take some time out and discover yourself as a person. It's very important. It's not always sticking your head in the books. It's important to stick your head in the book, get the grades that you want, but you need to find yourself as a person, your skills, joining societies, being involved in different things, forming great friendships, and exploring the city as well. It releases a lot of stress. For example, in computer science, it releases a lot of stress. So yeah, go out there and then don't just focus on the books. Just explore and find yourself.
Be open to things. Not shutting any doors, and giving everything a try, and not just outside of the course, but definitely inside the course. I remember in John's module last year, you announced that we were doing teamwork, and it was like, oh God, we're doing teamwork. Oh God. I didn't realize how important it was. And as you were saying, everything in industry is teamwork. You got to learn how to work in a team.
I was going to say, I think it was actually a shared feeling that.
Yeah, everyone just thought, I have only been programming alone in the dark. I do not want to do it with other people.
Someone's going to see my code.
Yeah, honestly. But just allowing yourself to do things and get yourself out of the comfort zone, and know that it's okay to mess up a bit. It's okay to mess up a lot. It's not the end of the world, usually. It'll be okay. Just give it a go and keep going after that.
I mean, university is the time to make those mistakes.
Yeah,
It's like stakes are
absolutely.
relatively low. You've got a massive team of people all doing the same thing to help you. It's like just try and show the people, see what comes of it.
Picking up on John's module last year, like group works helps you find what you can do in your next career. For example, I led the team, and it was a stress, but I managed to control 5 people, like bring people together, schedule for meetings, assign tasks for people, and it was so rewarding. And getting the marks that we got, it was rewarding. So it helped me develop that leadership skills in that aspect. So yeah, in group works, don't leave it on one person. Get together. It's group for a reason, not one person.
One thing, top tip from me is that we're recruiting all year round. All companies, we don't just stop and we're just not looking at the end of the term and then we kind of go, right, now we need 4 students. We're always looking and we plan ahead. We need you to plan ahead. I mean, if you want the best opportunity to get a job, you want to be applying Christmas time. I mean, not when you're finished. I mean, start thinking that far ahead. We're already, if you're getting a 2-2, 2-1, whatever it may be, you already know what you're kind of on with. And we're already bought into the person by the time we've actually interviewed you. So if we offer you a role, we're going to wait. And if you think about other people that are applying for the same job, they might have a 2-3 month burn time before we can get them in because of their notice period. So you're actually in a good position. And I think definitely plan ahead, apply earlier. And that was something that I didn't realise much earlier, and I wish I had done.